Hello and welcome back to another episode from ARP Sim Racing. My name's Andrew. We're going to be doing another RSR hot lap challenge today that's been requested from one of my subscribers, Proctor TV. I hadn't planned on racing Bathurst this early in my YouTube career, but he had asked, and of course we all live off our subscribers. I mean, that's what helps make our channel turn over. So of course I couldn't say no. Now, I didn't want to race a V8 supercar at this stage because it would just take ages to get up to speed. So what I've done is I've picked a car I absolutely love. It's a very powerful car, a great mod. It handles so well. And that is the Aston Martin DBR9. So we'll be taking on that challenge now. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll now. Got my tyre settings on my right. I've got my onboard settings on my left. I like because I drive in VR. I like to have my steering wheel exactly where the steering wheel is in VR. Sometimes that puts you a bit higher or a bit closer, but I prefer the immersion that does, or that gives you, even if it means that you're probably sitting a little closer to the front of the car that you normally would. But being a race car, everything is perfect at the moment. I'm sitting in a good position. I've got everything here. And there's Jack Beam with a 210-513. So I'm going to do a little, just a walk through at the first lap. And I'll just, look, Bathurst is a street course. I don't know how many people actually know that, but it is a street course. You can actually drive on Bathurst, and it's kind of linear to a certain degree, in that it's just preparing for the corners more than anything. I'm going to take this at a reasonable speed. I don't want to do this too slowly because it'll take forever. But I like the fact that we're going to do it slower so that it gives me an idea of where I sit in the rankings. Okay, so the idea is depending on what car you're in, you've got to pick what gear to take that corner at. Very important. Some people like to change down a gear, but I find that you're actually slowing down more to change down the gear than if you took that corner in a higher gear. So, of course, now this is a very important turn. You want to make sure, because cars with oversteer will start sliding out into that wall there, and it's hard to recover, and especially with the uphill. Now, you want to try and make sure, and then, like I find, putting on the brakes here, so you want to be as close to this wall so you're as straight as possible going up this hill, because if you're not straight and you get a little bit of wheel spin, the back end of the car will kick out. And on this one too, you want to turn in so that you're as straight through those two corners as possible. Okay, and again around here, you're on the edge all the time around here, especially coming up against this wall on my right, and again here. I hate this corner. This is actually one of my most hated corners because I often end up in the sand over there. But anyway, right, and this is also another doozy because it's a crest. You can't see over the top. But of course, you've got to prepare for this turn here. Now, the thing is, you want to make sure you're not going too fast, because if you go too fast and you lose traction on the front, then you'll slide out to here, like in the position that I'm at, and you've got to do so much slowing down to then prepare you to try and get around this corner, because if you end up over this corner too much, like I am now, and even let's say if I was in a worse position like this, then again, you've got another struggle to try and get yourself around here for this one, and you want to be as straight as possible on this part of the track. Then again, you want to prepare here. Don't go too fast, because you don't want to be sliding out here. You want to be over this side of the track. And again, this is a thing with racing and setting good times, is that you don't want to overdrive. It's controlled driving and speed that will actually make you faster than just trying to go flat chat all the time. Each corner needs to be a controlled corner. And again, this one, you want to come out of here, the main straight. This is a long straight, top speed here, and so the straighter you can get out of that previous turn, the more speed you're going to get here, and this is where you'll make up those extra couple of seconds, right? You want to make sure you go over the track. Make sure you don't. This is another really bad corner. This one. You've got to make sure you're stopping early enough, otherwise you're going into the grass, or you're going to stuff up that last corner. And then prepare yourself for this last straight. I look at the second post on that left there. I do usually change down to second around here. Again, depends on the gearing of the car. And let's see, what did we get here?
You just improved your best lap time. Good job.
Okay. Oh my God. All right. Jeez. I can't believe that in such a popular car and track combination, there's not many other people that have driven it. So it looks like I've only got one person to beat. So we'll start that now. All right. I'm going to just restart and go from there. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna. Yeah. See, my cars are cold. My cars are cold. My tyres are cold. So I'm gonna do one at better speed. And I didn't really give good explanations. You know, there's so much. Whoop. There we go. There's so much to talk about on this track. I'll do one more lap, and then we'll prepare to actually do a proper hot lap. Now remember, I've made no changes to this car. It's taken pretty badly. Now this car and track combination, as you can see, I've got a direct drive steering wheel, and this car and track combination are just absolutely fantastic for that. I'm just warming up the tyres. There I am. Oh, hit the fence. Don't do that, not recommended. Well, this is going to be very interesting. Only one person to beat, 2:10. How well will I do it? Okay, the tyres are not warming up. I'd rather have warm tyres, of course. Alright, we're going to give it a go. Here we are. 42 seconds, just so I can get an idea of where I am here. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down at the screen, but I'm still good. It's funny, you know, you can give all the advice in the world and say where you should be, and it's very easy doing it in a car going slowly, but when you're at speed, man oh man, and there's so many ups and downs and bumps on this track, and this car is just, whoa, took that badly, oh, damn it. Alright, what I'll do is I'm gonna just do another lap and I'll just edit that out. Because the thing is, I don't also want to make it look like I'm only going to capture the best lap that I do. I need to show that it's not easy. I'm certainly not an alien driver. I wish I was, but ooh. We always need to keep learning as drivers. No matter how good you think you are, you just try and pick up on other things. But I think I can take this. 210 doesn't actually seem undoable. Get in early around here. Oh, lost a bit of traction there, but recovered. There's a lot of traction loss around here. Make sure you go out so you go up as straight as possible. Don't put the foot down too hard, otherwise you're just going to lose the rear end. Very close to the fence there. Oh, a bit of a tap to the fence. I would normally have the speakers much louder, so I know what I'm doing, and I don't like the headphones, so we're doing what we can. Alright, so it looks like I'm 42 seconds up at the moment. Get a bit of loss of traction in the front tyres. I'm 43 up, so just need to make sure I take these okay, slam on the brakes. Looking good, looking good. Always make sure that when you're braking, you're as in as straight a line as possible. 209. And there we go, set the world record. So that's how it's done. It wasn't smooth, but it was done in 2 laps, and if there was a better time there, then of course I'd have to keep going and start tuning the car, and it's a far bigger process. But that's Bathurst. I don't think there's an Australian that does not love Bathurst, and it's a track that's known all around the world. So yeah, there's a new world record, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us.